Create jobs and people will come. High employment can be beneficial for rental property investments, but be sure to look at the whole picture. Even communities with lots of jobs can still be overbuilt, thus throwing off the delicate balance of supply and demand. Scottsdale has been smart to limit the supply of rental properties. That has helped keep the vacancies low and the rents high. Fountain Hills, with its plentiful land by contrast, allowed the construction of too many rental units, and therefore vacancies are higher and rents are lower. Fountain Hills could have been a premium rental community, even without a strong employment base, and once was before the boom in rental properties occurred in the mid to late 90s. After all, the town is a tremendous draw for winter visitors and part-time residents, a good market for rental communities. Employment stability is also something to consider. As you evaluate your market and your submarket for employment, look at how stable the employment base is. Are the companies reputable? Are their products and services in ever-growing demand? Is the mix of companies diversified? These are indicators of stability. Just look at Houston in the 1980s. Rental properties were booming, and then the oil industry came crashing down, taking with it banks, hotels, home building companies, and numerous other businesses. Apartments were vacant all over town. So to lure renters, owners and property managers were offering ridiculous move-in packages, including 6 months free rent, free televisions, and no security deposits. A significant drop in the local employment had a significant impact on the economy. Population. You've already established that you need a stable and growing employment base, so it makes sense that you'd also want to be in an area where there are lots of people. People who are your future customers. That may be a bit cut and dried for the new investor who's thinking about taking advantage of a great deal on a single-family home out on the outskirts of town, off the beaten path. While it may seem like a wonderful property and seem like a great deal, that's meaningless if nobody is around to lease it. In this video, you'll find that once the market is selected, the key to success is in the property itself, and the valuation is a function of the operations. How well it operates now and how well it operates in the future will determine the value. By operations, I mean how much income the property generates, what the expenses are, and what the overall profitability is. Operational success in this business relies on the market of renters. If you've ever been to Venice Beach in California, you'll know that it's a submarket of Los Angeles market and that it has a definite persona or living experience. First of all, it's a California beach town that conjures up all the fun and freedom that the California Office of Tourism, Hollywood, and the Beach Boys spent decades promoting through commercials, movies, and songs. Lots of people are drawn to this lifestyle and the persona of what living in Venice Beach means. Contrast that with the Phoenix submarket of Dobson Ranch. There are rental properties in this master plan community, but the area has no real persona that drives the multitudes to it. Sure, it's a nice place to live and a great place for family, but there's no major image that draws the population. I'm sure most everyone watching this video has never even heard of it. Whistler, British Columbia is another example, and the name is almost synonymous with skiing and a stunning alpine scenery. Gig Harbor, Washington is a mecca for boating enthusiasts. Aspen, Colorado is a place to ski and be seen. And finally, Scottsdale, Arizona is known for sun, golf, spas, and shopping. These are famous places that possess personas, but there are other less famous areas in every community that have unique personas and living experience that are known to those who live in the region. Take some lesser known areas in Arizona. Litchfield Park, which was once known as the location of Luke Air Force Base, and a lot of farms. It is now readily known in the Phoenix metro area as a boom town, with lots of development, a sports arena complex in neighboring Glendale, and retail everywhere you turn. Mill Avenue, a submarket of Tempe, Arizona, is well known for a youthful, happening, artistic college center. Do you understand, through these examples, the concept of persona and living experience? Places that have clearly defined personas are population draws, as almost as powerful as employment. Talk to your city or your town officials, visit their websites, and set up meetings. Remember, As a taxpayer, you are paying their salaries. You are their customer. Do whatever it takes to get realistic population projections. And when they rattle off blue sky numbers, ask them to elaborate on the factors that they see are contributing to this optimistic growth scenario.